Hello, hello, hello.
What's going on?
How are y'all doing?
I hope everybody's doing better than me.
Yeah, same here.
Fucking a little under the weather, but we here.
Hey, we're here, feeling a little better, feeling good, feeling good. I'm feeling great. I'm feeling great.
Well, I'm alright because my team didn't play. We were on bye.
You guys won that by
Yeah. Hopefully my players are, getting a little healthier and shit.
I know, right? Yeah. Oh man. I don't know if you guys saw on Tuesday. I posted up a video in the morning. Just bragging about being the defending champions.
Bragging rights.
Bragging rights. Hey, like little old Packers
Yeah.
beat the mighty old Chiefs.
Mahomes.
Mahomes had himself. He didn't have a bad game,
He just has no offense.
but he has no weapons.
Yeah, he has no offense. Like, if it's not him playing a perfect game, that team, I don't know what it'll be. Because
Yeah.
he has no weapons. The wide receiver position's like up for grabs for anybody there.
It is, and it sucks to see that such a great talent not have weapons. And I mean, you can see how good he is because I mean, almost with the same weapons, he freaking won the Super Bowl. And,
Yeah.
and that's the difference between, you could say, Aaron Rodgers and Mahomes. Because with Rodgers, the weapons that he had, he couldn't even take them far into the playoffs.
Yeah, exactly.
And then he had, Devontae Adams for like years
Yes.
and didn't do shit with him. And then you see Mahomes with with Travis Kelce. Like they're doing work.
Yeah, if he wouldn't have Travis Kelce, if he'll have like an average tight end,
Yeah.
I don't think their record will be what it is. And also their defense has
Oh, the defense stepped up.
they've been stepping up. Like they've been better than other years where it was just offense. Now their defense is actually putting in work for them to like actually win, a few of these games when the offense don't have a good game. But yeah, you guys beat them. Congrats for that.
Thank you.
I was happy, even though I went for the Chiefs. But
Yeah.
like
we
I
gotta
was
we gotta
actually
beat
going
one
for
for your
yes,
division.
I was
Somebody
actually
for your
going for you guys. I was actually going like rooting for you guys. So congrats on that one.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Let's hear when we play them again. We could fucking give them another L.
I know, right? What's it
Yes.
called? I know it was Valdez Scantling, like coming back home to Green Bay, and like he had himself like it wasn't a good game either. Like he was just there was a call at the towards the end of the game that they were like, oh, that's pass interference, and I'm like, well, Patrick Mahomes did it best, like I like that they're letting them play.
Yeah. Sometimes you just have to. If it's like too drastic, where you can like really tell, like, oh fuck, you fucking straight pushed them, or you're holding to their fucking jersey all throughout the route.
Yeah.
I get it. But if it's just something tacky, it's like let them play. Like
Yeah.
I've always said it in every sport, like
Let them play.
Like don't be calling no bullshit fouls or like over here like flags for just any reason. Like let them play. Like yeah, if it's on offsides or shit like that, it's different. But if they're just physicals, like
Yeah, this is being physical. It's a physical game.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a physical sport. Mahomes said it best. It's like they let the guys play. Like let them do their thing. So it's like they're all like, all right, we lost. That's just the best way to put it. We
Yeah.
lost.
yeah, because they could have done better to
Oh, yeah.
actually get that W. But nah, I think Green Bay played a really good game. Jordan Love looked really good, and that's how he should be playing. Like from now on, like we've seen him play really good, but then other games we've seen him where he does mistakes where
biggest mistakes ever.
yeah. So, but this game he played really good.
Oh, definitely.
Props to him.
I seen his growth from the first time. His first career start was 2 years ago versus the Chiefs when Aaron Rodgers went out with COVID and they played and he had himself it was an all right game. It wasn't bad, and it wasn't a good game. It was like right in the middle.
Okay.
And then that was his first career start, and that was at Arrowhead. And now he gets his start against the Chiefs at home, and boy, man, he showed him his growth.
Yeah. Hey.
If only he would have been playing like that all season.
That and it's just a young team. Like you know, like your quarterback's young. You have a bunch of wide receivers that are young, so you know it's just a learning process for them. So you know, hopefully, like you guys still are in the hunt for playoffs. So you know, you guys could still make that wild card. And if you guys do end up going to wild card, that's more of an experience for all these young, you know, like cats that you have, you know, in your team. And next year, you guys probably could even, you know, add some more depth into your, you know, roster and even be better, you know.
Well, especially with the draft, you know, like if they could just add some good capital to that, I feel like they're missing like one or two more pieces on defense and one or two more pieces on offense, and they have a solid team.
Yeah, because your team's not bad. It's not like, you know, oh, we got a tank now, you know, type of shit. You guys have a pretty average team, and like you say, with a few more pieces added to that roster, is like you guys could be, you know, back on top, like, you know, other years.
And we did it without Jair Alexander.
Yes.
Without Aaron Jones. You know, without David Bakhtiari, without all these, like, without Devondre Campbell.
Key players.
My key players.
Yeah,
you know, that team.
Those are key players that you really need in your team on a weekly basis.
Yeah, and, you know, like, Rashawn Gary has been, like, playing amazing. You know, like, A.J. Dillon has been doing all right. You know, like, every now and then he'll break out for, like, a 10-yard gain. But, like, he's been, like, holding it down, you know. Like, hopefully Aaron Jones gets healthy again.
Yeah,
because he's dealing with a sprained MCL, but they haven't counted him out or anything like that. I'm glad it's sprained and it wasn't a tear, because
he would have been out for the season.
I felt like he had torn his ACL in that play when he was holding his knee. I felt like he was out.
Yeah, that's good that it wasn't, you know, something major, like, you know, a few weeks, and you know I think he could be back to 100 and stuff.
Yeah.
If it would have been a tear, you're out for the season, you know, surgery and all that.
Season.
Yeah, exactly.
So, like, division-wise, like, we're 6-6. Also, the Vikings are 6-6. So we're playing for second place now, because the Lions are 9-3.
Yes.
And the Packers beat the Lions on Thanksgiving, so it's like the Packers are just getting better. So
we'll try to beat the Vikings for you guys.
Hopefully, you know, you guys beat them.
Yeah, we'll try.
That'll be a huge help, especially. I mean, these coming games, the Packers. I mean, I'm not saying it's an easy schedule, because you just never know.
Yeah.
I mean, look at the Cardinals.
Yes.
They beat the Steelers, and that's like, what the fuck.
Well, when was this on
Sunday.
Last Sunday.
Yeah, last Sunday. They beat them, and I'm like, oh fuck. So
well,
anything could happen.
Talking about teams that are doing good, and that's 2 games in a row. They lose against teams below 500 by a lot, because the Cardinals are what, 2-8?
Yeah.
And then you have the Patriots, where they were what,
3-10.
3-10.
Yeah.
3-10. And then you have the Patriots, which were also 3-10, or
the Patriots are now 3-10.
Oh, so they were 2-10 before yesterday's game.
So now the Steelers are 7-6. And they were doing good.
Yeah.
They had a hot start.
Yes, they were 7-4 before those 2 games against teams that are way below the 500 mark.
Mm-hmm.
So that shows you, like, you never know this season. This season has been crazy, where I see teams that are, like, supposed to be tanking beating really good teams.
Yes.
And it's just like, what the fuck? Like, you guys don't want the number 1 pick, or what the fuck's going on?
It's like, who would have thought the Buffalo Bills would have been 6-6 also?
Yes. That's one of the teams that has been surprising me. where they're not doing as well as I thought, because these past years they've been on a roll. They've been really good. Maybe this is the year where they go in as a wild card and actually go deep in the fucking playoffs instead of the other way around where they're good in the season and they fucking, they're a bust in the playoffs.
Shit.
Yeah.
God damn.
So we'll see. We'll see what happens with that.
As of right now, I mean, the NFC South is a joke of the league.
Well,
The Atlanta Falcons are 6-6
Yeah.
and they're in first place.
I think that one last year the same.
I think it was.
Yeah, right. Where Tampa Bay went in.
Yeah, Tampa Bay went in and they were
Like
8-9. I
yeah,
think.
yeah.
They were like, God damn.
Like below 500. Like fuck, we need to fucking restructure this shit.
Because Tampa is 5-7 right now. The Saints are 5-7. Carolina's 1-11.
Yes.
Atlanta leads the division at 6-6.
Yeah.
Let me see. What the toughest division right now has to be probably AFC North. Baltimore is 9-3. Cleveland is 7-5. Pittsburgh is 7-6. Cincinnati is 6-6. Everybody's above 500.
Yeah, you can't count no team out of there for the same reason.
2 wins for one team and 2 losses for another changes the division.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the toughest division right now.
The week is a NFC South.
Yeah.
Obviously 6-6, 5-7, 5-7, 1-11. But yeah, I mean, hopefully, I mean, yeah, like it's shaping up to be one hectic season again.
Yeah, it is, and I can't wait for the playoffs now.
Oh hell yeah, same here, man. I'm excited. I really hope the Packers make the playoffs. I know it's a long shot to win it, but anything could happen in the playoffs. It's a whole new season.
Yeah.
Different team mentalities and stuff.
Yeah, and you can't count nobody
You
out.
can't count anybody out.
Who would have thought Cincy would have made it to the Super Bowl, what was it, 2 years ago?
Yeah.
Like, nobody really thought, like, yeah, they had a good team, and yeah, they cheated us off, but, like, nobody really thought the Bengals would have been in the Super Bowl. And they made it. So you never know. You never know. One, like you say, once you're in the playoffs, there's a whole different mentality.
Exactly.
So, like, good luck whoever makes it, and we'll see once the playoffs come who the fuck I'm going for.
Yeah.
Hopefully it's my Raiders in there, but
I know, right?
it's a long fucking shot.
We gotta Super Bowl.
Yeah, we gotta go game by game, and we gotta get this W first.
Oh hell yeah, we gotta like get these wins out of the way first.
Yeah, for sure.
Let's get into some news.
Yes, sir.
Some NFL news.
We got a bunch of injuries.
Yeah,
that's for sure.
Many.
Yeah, we have Derek Carr. He cleared concussion protocol. He's expected to start, but he has a bunch of other injuries that I don't even know if he's gonna end up starting or what the fuck's gonna go on. Because I think he has a shoulder injury, and what else did he have? I believe it was a shoulder, and I think the ankle injury.
I heard he got a busted transmission. Derek Carr.
Yeah, we have him. We have Geno Smith also. He's questionable with a groin injury. We have Isaiah Pacheco, which he's rolled out with a shoulder injury. Max Crosby has a knee.
The beast of a man.
We have Max Crosby. He has a knee injury, but he's expected to play. Dorian Thompson-Robinson from the Browns, he clears concussion protocol, but they haven't said if he's gonna start.
I don't think he should.
Yeah, me neither.
I think he should just give it some time, because these concussions, I mean, they're insane. I mean,
yeah,
and he's a young player, so I mean, unless they feel 100%
that he's good,
he's good to go, then play him, you know.
Yeah, exactly. And then we also have who else did? Oh, well, Trevor Lawrence, his ankle, he's questionable also. It's a game time decision for him. And then the last news for injuries, Justin Jefferson's back.
He's back from IR.
Yes.
He already cleared the practice window.
Yeah, he's looking forward to team up with Josh Dobbs.
Oh man.
So he's back and he's starting against the Raiders.
He ain't gonna do shit.
We're
He's gonna get shut down.
We're gonna lock his ass down.
He's gonna get locked.
Yep, that's what's gonna happen. Those are some of the injuries, that are like up there in the news.
Yeah, I mean, this season has dropped a lot of players. I mean, Tank Dell on Sunday.
Oh, another one.
Out for the season. I had him in my starting lineup, and got me 0 points because then he got hurt.
Yeah.
And I was like, shit. And then Jonathan Taylor with that thumb surgery, he's out. I mean, I'm not gonna need him in the league. I have him because the playoffs start this week.
Yeah, exactly.
So by the time he comes back,
it'll probably be over. Yeah. Yeah. Well, you have Zach Moss though, right?
Yeah, Zach Moss.
Which he's been playing really good. So
he has.
He's a good starter for if Jonathan Taylor's out, he's gonna be getting the heavy load. So
yeah,
he's a good start right there.
Oh hell yeah! Like I have full confidence in starting him, but then at the same time is like, should I have all these running backs? And yet I don't know who to start, especially because Austin Eckler has been letting me down almost all season.
Oh yeah. I have him in one league, and he hasn't been playing to expectation.
I was talking about it with Ruben earlier. I'm like, I'm glad I traded him in one league, but I kept him in another, and
just to see,
like maybe, hey, I'm not gonna get rid of him in every single league. Like he's,
I think it's just the whole Chargers as a full.
Because they've been really bad.
The only player that's been putting numbers, and last week he kind of disappointed me, was Keenan Allen.
Yeah.
Keenan Allen just been playing really good. But yeah, other than that, like nobody else. Herbert, he hasn't really been playing that great. Their tight end, Everett, he hasn't really been playing good. Like, it's just been Keenan Allen, like, on their offensive side.
Yeah. And, I mean, Mike Williams, before he got hurt, he was doing all right. But then you got receivers like Quentin Johnson, who has, like, brick hands.
Yeah.
I was watching, like, plays that, like, throw, like, passes to him. And it's like, dude, just catch the fucking ball.
Yes.
Nobody's around you. And there was one play versus the Packers. If you would have caught the ball, I'm pretty sure he would have taken off into the end zone and they would have won.
Yeah. Well, he's like Tony from the Chiefs.
Yeah. Because he just, I don't know. And then watching him play and trying to catch the ball is cringe.
Yeah, and like you say, like with Mike Williams, he plays really good, but he's always injured. Yeah. So for like players that do fantasy next year, that's one thing you gotta watch. Like, I know I had him last year, and he went out too. So this year, I didn't even think of picking him up, just for the same reason that I know he's injury prone a lot. So it's like, I could have him for 3-4 games, but I need him the whole season. Like, if I really want to make it deep into like a playoff run, and he's gonna be one of my high, picks.
Yeah,
I need him the whole season. If I could get him as a bench, fuck it. But players like that, players like that, they're gonna go out by like the 5th, 6th round.
Yeah,
and I can't afford that.
Like a player like Mike Williams, the way he plays hard, so he gets hurt all the time.
Yes,
and that's what makes him super injury prone.
Yes,
I've seen him in the past 3-4 years always end up he ends up his season's over because of this injury.
Yeah.
Season's over because of this injury. And this season was it torn ACL?
I think so, yeah.
And I'm like, fuck, that sucks.
Yeah, that's why like this year I didn't even think of picking him up for the same reason. I'm like, he's always injured. He's a really good player, don't get me wrong.
Oh, he's an amazing talent. Like,
super fast and everything, but those injuries is what fucks us up in fantasy. So that's players that you got to look into. Just a little advice, like Jonathan Taylor, another one.
Yeah,
and he's a young cat.
Oh, he's young. He's like 23.
Yeah, so it's like Do I really want to, risk my high pick to get him next year? Like, I wouldn't. I wouldn't.
Yeah, like I'm looking at like who's gonna like get the first round pick. I mean, right now it's basically looking like it's between the Panthers and the Cardinals, but I think it's gonna end up being the Panthers because the Cardinals just
Yeah.
win.
And if the Panthers win it, I believe it goes to Chicago.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they did that
so.
trade, and I believe it goes to Chicago. So Chicago will have two great fucking picks because they're not doing that great either. So
Yeah, they're 4-8, I think.
okay, so
4-8.
they could get like what, a top 5. So I'll get the first and the 5th or something like that. Which, damn.
Yeah, they're 4-8.
That's two good fucking picks. But what would they go for a QB? What do you think?
I don't know. I mean, it's because Fields he's not bad.
No, he's good, but
Yeah.
injuries too.
Injury prone too. 'Cause
Yeah.
that guy also, like Mike Williams, plays balls out. Like
Yes.
he runs the ball and he doesn't have a good offensive line. I'm sure if he had a better offensive line, he'd do way better.
Oh, of course.
But yeah, like those are news stories. Well, we want to say congratulations to Robbie Gould.
Yes.
On an amazing 18-year season career. Dude, like he's announcing his retirement from football.
Yeah, 18 years. That's a long time.
I wish he would have retired like after this season, like play one more season and then retire.
Yeah.
Instead of like kind of retiring during the season.
Yeah.
Like the Niners should have brought him back one more time and be like, all right, cool.
Just let it finish it off.
Finish off your career like
Especially
this.
how the Niners are playing, you never know. Like,
Yeah.
they might be able to take it.
There's a couple of games that I'm pretty sure Robbie Gould would have won for them.
Yeah.
Because that guy Moody just was missing field goals left and right.
Yes.
I think it was versus the Browns. I think it was the game where like he just kept missing. They could have won that game, but he just kept missing.
Yeah, 18 years is a long time.
18-year career. Congratulations on your retirement. I hope he comes back as a special teams coach or something like that. That'd be awesome.
Yeah. Hey, keep it going,
Yeah, like
we got over here 49er fans talking about if the Niners might win it. Yes, might.
They might.
Might.
They
which is questionable.
Might.
Don't think you guys are gonna take it.
What Niner fan is that?
Oh, my homegirl Desiree.
Oh no.
Yeah, they're so confident right now.
They
don't remember they lost 3 in a row.
Yeah, they don't remember that. They're the Niners. They have if healthy, they have a stacked team, and I mean,
yeah.
Look at Deebo Samuel. He's healthy. Brandon Ayuk healthy.
Yep.
George Kittle has not really been making a difference this season. He has like 1 or 2 games where he was like a top 5 tight end.
Yeah.
But other than that, like he's been healthy, and Christian McCaffrey is getting healthy again.
I guess they don't need him, so they just use him as a blocker.
Yeah, and that's perfect.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
If they don't need him, it's like, fuck it. Do what you got to do so your team could win games.
I also saw a video that they're like, oh, Brock Purdy should be an MVP candidate. Da, 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 da. And then they're all saying, he's not even the MVP in his team. And then they were even saying that like Brock Purdy should be MVP, and then they have a video of like, oh, Brock Purdy's throws, and there's a slant to Deebo, and Deebo runs like 40 yards. And it's like, oh yeah, that's your MVP, all right.
All right, who's your top 3 right now? MVP candidates.
Top 3 MVP candidates. It'll have to be obviously Christian McCaffrey.
Okay.
Number 1. Number 2. That's a tough one. Damn.
I'm gonna tell you my 3, and I hate saying one of them, but I'm gonna have to. I'm going with Tyreek Hill.
Yeah.
I'm going with Tyreek Hill. I'm going with Dak Prescott.
Dak Prescott,
He's been playing really good.
he has been playing good. I wouldn't put him in the MVP talk yet, but because I don't know, it's between him and Jalen Hurts for me.
Yeah, I'm going, and well, it depends on this game. They're playing this week, so
Yeah.
it'll be like, and I like CJ Stroud.
Yeah, CJ Stroud is
He should be not top 3, but he should be in the top 5.
he should be in the talk.
Yeah, he should be in the talk. He's been playing really good, and he's a rookie.
Yes.
And he's a rookie. For a rookie to be playing how he's playing, I gotta put him in that MVP talk, no matter what. He's been playing fucking amazing football for a rookie, and for a team that nobody really would thought they'll be in the wild card talks. So those are like 3 of my talks that I would talk about: Tyreek Hill, Dak Prescott, and CJ Stroud.
I'll say Lamar Jackson, McCaffrey,
Okay.
and Tyreek Hill.
Okay, those are good. Those are good picks too.
But in the talks, I can if I go 5, I'll add in Stroud and Dak or Jalen
Or
Hurts.
Jalen Hurts. All right.
Those are my top 6.
Yeah.
Top 6.
Okay.
Those are my top 6. So I'm gonna keep Dak or Hurts out because Dak has improved
Yeah, he's been playing really good.
dramatically. I mean, I feel like the addition of having actually McCarthy in there for a while, like now,
Yeah.
actually has helped his game now. So,
Yeah, he's been playing really good, and I hate fucking talking good about Cowboy players, but
yes,
he's been impressing me, and it's dope, like fuck it, like that's what we're here for, and I'm giving you news, like this motherfucker's been balling, so
so rookie of the year per division per conference, the AFC and NFC.
well, CJ Stroud, hands down, and damn, who could I go or?
I wanted to say if Jahmyr Gibbs didn't have David Montgomery
He could be
in the
yeah.
games that he didn't have him, he played amazing. And then if Bijan
Yes.
would just have that what's it called, that better play calling,
Yeah.
I think he would have been in the talk. But I feel like, it sucks Tank Dell went down, but like he would have probably still been there.
Yeah.
I know CJ Stroud is out there like number
Oh, yeah.
1. Most likely CJ Stroud rookie of the year.
Yes.
That's AFC, right?
AFC.
AFC.
Texans, yes.
And then NFC rookie of the year. That was a tough one. I mean, not a lot of players really stand out. I mean,
Well, Nakua started really good. Puka Nacua?
I want to say Sam Laporta
Sam
for
Laporta.
me.
Yeah, he's been balling. And
balling.
we've talked about this.
And he's been balling all season. And then Puka Nacua, before Cooper Kupp
Yeah,
got in,
exactly.
he was balling and then kind of went down. And then he's just
Yeah, now it's
up and down.
Yeah, it's up and down because you have him, you have Cooper Kupp, and you have Adwell.
Yeah. Atwell's game, oh my God, went so down.
Yeah, but you have those 3 that they share the ball sometimes, and
Yeah.
you see that the fantasy points aren't there. So yeah, Laporta's a really good one for the NFC. Laporta's been balling all year.
Is Kyron Williams a rookie or is this his second season?
I'm not sure, to tell you the truth.
I wanted to know because if he's a rookie, I mean
Yeah,
he was having himself a really good season.
Yeah, he
with the
was.
Rams. And then until he got hurt, and then even not coming back, I mean he had a good season, a good week last.
no,
season.
he it's his second season.
Second season.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah, he was in the Rams last season also.
like not as a starter, but yeah, he wasn't a starter last year, huh?
No,
No.
it was Cam Akers.
Cam Akers, yes.
Yeah.
The one that everyone thought was going to be Kyron Williams.
Yes.
And he's out for the season with a torn Achilles.
Yep.
Another one.
From Minnesota too.
Yeah.
It's like, God damn.
Damn. But yeah, I mean, though, I mean, fuck, like, uh, a lot. We'll have another show also where we talk about like our top picks for like coach of the year and stuff.
Yeah, we could do that
There's a
next
lot
week.
of good ones.
Yeah. Well, we could do that probably like 2 weeks before playoffs.
Yeah,
Like that, it'll be like, close to like almost the end of the season. We could do that.
Our top picks.
Yeah, we could do
For
like, yeah.
MVP candidate, offensive player of the year,
Yeah, exactly.
defensive player of the year. What's it called? Rookie of the year, special teams player.
Yes.
We'll do an award ceremony of our own.
Yeah, whoever we want.
Whoever we want. Yes. Our picks, and then what you?
I'm gonna go with my coach. He turned it around.
I know, right? I'm gonna go with Jordan Love, because he's having he has 22 touchdowns, 10 interceptions.
Yeah.
It's not bad. It could be better. It could be worse.
Yeah. No. Well.
First year starter.
Yeah. Exactly. And he's been playing, pretty good. So you can't count him out. Where give him his props and shit.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, we'll get into some projections. First, we'll talk about a little bit of Thursday night football, which surprisingly is a good game. Surprisingly, it was a good game. I would have had the Steelers winning this game, but
yeah, me too.
Bailey Zappi had other
plans.
He had other plans.
He's like, man, fuck this.
He's like,
fuck tanking.
Fuck you. He had himself a good game.
Yeah.
Hunter Henry. What was it? 2 touchdowns?
Let me pull it up right now.
I think he did. Yeah, he had 2 touchdowns. Fucking Elliott found the end zone too. Like,
yes.
Like, fuck. All right.
Yeah, Hunter Henry had 3 receptions, 40 yards, 2 touchdowns. And then
touchdowns were a count.
Zeke, he gave me 27 fantasy points that I needed. So, I'm glad that I put him in because I was going to put AJ Dillon in.
Yeah.
But he's questionable. So I just went with Zeke. And I put him in, like, I'm not lying, like 5 minutes before the game started. Because I remember, I'm like, oh shit, I got to fucking fuck with my lineup. And I was like, man, let's throw him in.
Rushing, he was 22 for 68.
Yes.
Receiving, he was 7 for 72 and a touchdown.
Yes.
He had himself a game.
Yeah, he played really good. He looked like the old Zeke.
Bailey Zappi, 240, 3 touchdowns, 1 interception, 19 for 28.
Even Juju had a good game, even though he didn't get the
4 for 90.
Yes.
On 6 targets, that's not bad.
Yeah, and he didn't catch the end zone, touchdown, but 90 yards for what we've been seeing of him, it's pretty good.
And then on the other side of the ball, you got Mitchell Trubisky, 190 for 1 and 1, 22 for 35. Ever since he was with the Bears, I never liked him, Mitchell Trubisky.
I don't trust him.
They passed over Deshaun Watson, Mahomes.
Yes, I don't trust him.
They traded up for him. I don't trust him.
Yeah, no, me neither.
He did rush for a touchdown. He 1 touchdown. He was 8 for 30 yards in the touchdown.
He was the leading rusher. Come on.
Najee was 12 for 29. Again, just let down.
Yeah.
Deontay Johnson 3 for 57 and a touchdown. Jaylen Warren 4 for 29. There's been games where Jaylen and Najee have played good, but there's more games where Jaylen Warren was clearly the lead back, but they just didn't give him the opportunities. Like, he was 7 for 11 yards this game, like, he just didn't have the opportunities there, and not a lot of rushing.
Yeah, to me, I would have put him in as the starter.
Yeah.
Najee Harris is, like how you say, a letdown. So I would have just put him as a starter. He's shown more of he could help the backfield for them.
Yes.
But yeah, it's just like, I don't know. Najee, to me, he's not what he was before.
Yeah, and I loved Najee his first year.
He was good. He was really good. And
I picked him up out of nowhere, and I'm like, all right, this is a baller.
Yeah,
and he just fell off. Hopefully, I mean, it's just a bad season for him, and then next season he picks it right back up.
I don't know. I wouldn't pick him up.
Yeah.
Well, at least not like in the first rounds.
Yeah, like maybe like in the 5th, 6th round.
Yeah.
Say, if you're looking for a depth in your running backs, hopefully he becomes that, because the Steelers have, they went from Le'Veon Bell to James Conner to Najee Harris now,
Yeah.
and it just kind of went downhill from there.
Yeah, especially it's because their offense just, I don't trust it at all.
They used to have a really good offensive line.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened.
Yeah. Now it's just the defense that, puts in the work and stuff, but they have a winning record, but I don't know, it's not really because of the offense.
Yeah.
Because if you see here, 18 points against a New England Patriots fucking team that,
Yes.
it's fucking garbage. Like, you should have been beating this team.
Oh yeah. I hands down favorite your one of your favorite offensive lines in the NFL.
To who?
To you, like, who's one of your favorite offensive lines in the NFL? Like top of your head.
From all time?
This season.
This season? I wouldn't even.
I like that Eagles offensive line right now, and also
They're really good.
The Niners. The way they're protecting McCaffrey and Purdy now is like that. It got better.
Yeah, I would say. Yeah, I think I would go either with the Eagles or the Cowboys.
Yeah, the Cowboys have always had a really good offensive line.
The Eagles or the Cowboys.
I just wanted you to say something good about the Cowboys again.
And it's just, and I'm just saying Cowboys because even though the Niners offensive line is really good, but a lot of the players have been hurt.
Oh yeah.
So, it might not be their fault, but you've had McCaffrey injured, you had Debo injured, you have Purdy injured. Like, it's like, I don't know. Like, you guys are slacking. You're slacking a little. But no, they have really good. Those are like top of the three that are off my head right now.
Yeah.
But I would go with Eagles or the Cowboys as my number one that I would pick.
I would give it up to the Cowboys offensive line. It's really good. They just need a better running back.
Yes.
Tony Pollard, such a letdown. Like I always say, such a letdown.
Yeah. Either that or he better pick it up.
He better pick it up. What's it called? Yeah, Thursday Night Football. It was a good game. It was awesome. Bailey Zappi just took over. Had himself a good game. The Steelers. I don't know for some reason what happened in that game, but they came back but
they couldn't. Short. Yeah, they couldn't.
Couldn't.
And they had a chance because they had a couple of possessions and they just couldn't, go down the field. Yeah. At least to tie it and take it into overtime. They couldn't do it. So it was all on them, because they had those possessions. I think with like 5 minutes left, I think they had like 2 or 3 more I think 2 more possessions, and they just couldn't have it. They couldn't, do it. So it's on the team because the Patriots didn't score no more.
Yes.
So it was all on them that they couldn't execute and get that W for them.
Yeah. But yeah, I would have had the Steelers winning this game. That would have been an L for me.
Yeah, I think both of us would have picked the Steelers and we would have gotten an L there.
So then, which brings us to our Week 14 projections for the 2023 season.
Yep.
Is coming to an end fast.
Week what? 14?
Week 14.
Yes, sir.
Some leagues, not all. Some leagues are already first week in the playoffs, or their final week of the regular season to see who makes the playoffs or who stays, who gets eliminated.
Yes,
it's a do or die. In some, I'm officially mathematically eliminated in 2 playoffs. in two, no, not playoffs, 2 leagues.
2 leagues, okay.
But I've been eliminated like 5 weeks ago.
Yeah, like, I had no chance. It's
5
like
weeks ago, I got
this is like week fucking 9.
Week 9, I was like done. I was like, I'm out. I'm done.
Yeah,
But-
I'm out in one. I'm
Yeah.
fighting for the other one, and yeah, that's about it.
And yeah, I mean, this week I play bye week in Los Borrachos for the first game, and then Chris and Christopher play each other in Los Borrachos for
Okay.
the other matchup.
Okay,
I
okay.
think if the winner of my game goes against Ruben. I
Oh,
think the
okay.
winner goes against Ruben, and the other one goes against Jonathan.
Okay.
So it's like, let's see. I mean, I'm excited. She has a really good team, so I'm kind of like nervous about that. But,
Oh,
I
okay.
mean, I'm confident in my team. I mean, they got me there to the playoffs.
Yes.
So let's see how it goes. Week 14 projections starts us off on Sunday morning. We got the Buccaneers and the Falcons. The Buccaneers are 5-7. The Falcons are 6-6. This game could potentially go down to see who will be first place in the division.
Yeah. It should be good. It should be competitive, especially how you say they're trying to get that first place.
Yeah.
But I'm going with the Falcons here. They're playing in ATL, so I'm hitting with the Falcons.
I'm going with the Bucks in this one because I wanted to get a little spicier in that division. Because if they win, they're both 6-7.
Yes.
So I feel like
It'll be a good one.
That'll be a good thing. But yeah, I mean, man, the Bucks they've had good offensive games, but then the other team just outscored them.
Yeah. Yeah, that is true. But yeah, it should be competitive. I don't think it should be like a blowout or nothing. So I think it could be a really good game. You got the Bugs, I got the Falcons here. Okay.
Yeah. Our next matchup, we got the Rams facing the Ravens. The Rams are still in it. They're in the hunt. Also, they're 6-6. The Ravens are 9-3. They're playing in Baltimore. If the Rams could just keep that offense rolling, I mean, and hopefully the defense steps up. I mean, they could give the Ravens a run for their money.
Yeah, I think so too. And well, you had said that Lamar Jackson was questionable. We checked it earlier, and I guess he's good to go. I don't see the Rams beating them, so I'm gonna go with the Ravens here.
Yeah, I got the Ravens. I also got the Ravens in this one. I mean, no Mark Andrews. He's out for the season.
Yeah.
But, I mean, for some reason, Lamar is just, Lamar.
Yeah.
He's just been playing really good.
Yeah. He has Zay Flowers, a young kid,
Yeah.
which he's good. He's good. He needed somebody that he could like at least trust more besides Mark Andrews.
Yes.
I think this kid could be one of them. And I don't know, like the Ravens defense this year has been fucking good. Really good. I think they're like top. I think they're in the top 1 or 2. They're 1 or 2.
They're top dogs.
Yeah, they're 1 and 2. Like they got their defense back, just like back in the days with Ray Lewis and them. Like
Yeah.
they're playing really good. So I don't see the Rams winning this game.
Yeah, it's going to be a tough one for the Rams. You know, I would like for them to win, but I got the Ravens also. But yeah, I mean, we both got the Ravens.
Okay.
It's going to be a tough one for the Rams.
Yeah.
It'll be a tough one.
And in this one, my start is Lamar Jackson, so
Ooh.
I have to.
All right. That's a good one. I like that start.
Yeah, I had to on that one.
And speaking of the other division game that we just talked about before, we got the Lions and the Bears. This one's not so close. We got the first place team versus the last place team.
Yeah,
Division.
it's. But you never know.
Yeah, you never know.
Yeah.
I mean, I would love that upset. I would love that upset so bad because they'll make the Lions 9-4, and the Packers could just be that much closer to catching up to them.
Yeah.
But I don't see it. The Bears, they played some good games. They played really bad games.
Yeah.
One of my starts and one of my sits are in this game.
Okay.
My start is David Montgomery
Okay.
for the Lions, playing against his former team, the Bears. And then you have my sit, DJ Moore, against his Lions defense.
Yeah.
And I feel they're going to shut him down. I mean, he had that one insane game this year.
With
We
the
have
40
touchdowns.
With the 40 fantasy points.
Yeah. And he was like, he just, like the kids say, he dipped. He was like, peace, lates.
Yeah, I had one start here too. St. Brown. I'm around St. Brown with the against the not the Vikings, the Bears. Yeah, the Bears defense. I don't see them stopping him.
Yeah.
I don't see them stopping him at all. So that's one of my starts there.
Yeah, I mean, I like I said, I like Fields. It's just that offensive line doesn't take care of him.
Yeah, they don't, and his receivers are not that great.
They're not, and
Yeah, Mooney, DJ Moore, Komet.
yeah, it's just
And it's
I can't trust any of them right now, especially like, if I'm already in the playoffs. I'm not gonna plug any of them in
yeah,
because I don't like I said before. Fantasy playoffs aren't times to take a risk. You can't take a risk on certain players because if they put up a big 0 for you and then you lose by 1 point when the 3 points were on your bench,
yeah.
you're gonna kick yourself because you're eliminated from the playoffs.
Yeah, exactly.
It's no time to do any risk, like any risky picks.
Yeah, not at this time.
Especially if you're trying to make the playoffs or you're already in the playoffs and you started already. Don't put a player just because they had a good week last week.
Yeah, exactly.
Like if you have a player and he had an okay week last week, just go with him again. He'll probably have a little better week this week. Just watch your matchups.
Yeah, that's one thing too. You got to see who they're playing and stuff.
Yeah. So I got the Lions.
We both got the Lions
Both
here.
got the Lions. And then our next matchup, surprisingly, the Colts are 7-5. They're playing against the Bengals, who are 6-6, and it's gonna be a good. It's gonna be a good game. I mean, I see this
think
as
so.
a potential good game. The Bengals surprised us on Monday night, beating the Jaguars, and I mean their playoff hopes. I mean,
They're still there.
They're still there.
They're in the hunt.
They're in the hunt. They're not mathematically eliminated yet. It's just because that division is very tough.
Yeah,
I mean, the Steelers, the Browns, and the Ravens are above 500, and the Bengals are at 500. So I mean, if they win this week, they could potentially be 7-6, and now have a clear shot at kind of taking over, going above the Steelers,
yes.
which is tough.
This one I'm going with Indy.
You got Indy?
Yeah, I got the Colts here. Like we talked about it earlier, Zach Moss has been playing good. He's being plugged in.
Yes.
Gardner Minshew has been surprising me. He hasn't been playing that bad.
Yeah, he hasn't been playing bad.
Yeah, he's been playing actually okay ball. So I got Indy here.
I got the Bengals because they surprised me against the Jags. And then, I mean, I hope Trevor Lawrence doesn't miss a lot of time because that would suck for the Jaguars.
Yes.
But at the same time, I feel like if what's it called, if Browning could just handle his business, they got the W.
Yeah. Yeah, it should be a good game. And I don't know, like to me, the Bengals are good, but all these injuries
Yeah.
from the receiving end, it just is like, okay, how are they going to play now? You got Boyd that's questionable now. Higgins is barely coming back. Like, what is his second week or so?
I think so.
Yeah, like you only have Jamar Chase, which he's fucking incredible, but
Joe Mixon stepping it up.
yeah, he's stepping it up a little. But all these injuries is just like, all right, how are they gonna play? Like, you know, if they end up playing like Tyler Boyd being questionable and stuff.
Yeah.
If you got the triple threat, like, don't get me wrong, like, there's no way you're going, you know, you're getting this wrong. But just with the injuries, it's just that's what concerns me about the Bengals right now.
No, same here. You know, and it's a tough pick, but I'd like to see the Bengals win, obviously.
Yeah, you want them in the Super Bowl.
I want them in the Super Bowl. But, that's not gonna happen. So I got the Bengals winning this game.
Okay.
It's not gonna happen, but I mean, yeah,
you never know. You never know.
You never know. So next up, we got the Jaguars and the Browns, and I mean the Browns, another surprise team.
Yes.
I don't know who their starting quarterback is gonna be.
Fucking lacking quarterbacks right now. They're fucking
both teams
serious. Like, who are we putting in? They don't even know.
They don't even know.
Yeah, they don't even know because the Browns, they don't even know if they're gonna start Dorian Thompson. So it's like, are you going with Joe Flacco?
I would start Joe Flacco one more time.
He didn't play. Yeah, he didn't play bad.
He didn't play terrible.
Yeah.
And the Jaguars, I don't know. I think who's CJ Beathard?
Yeah.
I think CJ Beathard is going to be their starting quarterback for the game if Lawrence can't play, and I don't think he's going to play.
I doubt it.
With that high ankle sprain.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, CJ Beathard most likely is going to be their starter. I don't see how he could play. Give him a week or two.
Yeah, just to see.
Just to see how he heals up.
Yeah.
But I got the Browns winning this game.
You got the Browns?
Yeah.
Oh,
if Flacco starts, I feel like they could take this W.
Okay. I got the Jaguars.
And it's gonna be a tough one. I mean, it's gonna be a good game, but at the same time, it's like it's gonna be the matchup of the backups.
Yes. I got the Jaguars
and
here.
And then Christian Kirk got put on IR. What's it called? Yeah, I'm like, fuck. That kind of fucked me over in one league, but at the same time, it's like, I was already out of the playoffs. So it's all good.
Like, it don't matter no more.
It don't matter to me no more. But yeah, I got the Browns, you got the Jags.
Okay.
Yeah, it should be a fun game to watch. Next up, we got the Saints and the Panthers from New Orleans. Derek Carr cleared concussion protocol. Most likely he'll play, but at the same time, like you said earlier, he has a lot of injuries.
Yeah.
And it's gonna be a tough one.
I think it's like, fuck, like I expected more from him this year, and he's just full of injuries this year.
Yeah.
So that tells you that the Raiders' offensive line wasn't that bad for him.
Yeah, it was good. I mean,
like, fuck.
I wish they would have kept him.
Yeah, me too, but we gotta move on from that.
Yeah, we gotta move forward.
I'm still a fan of him, but
yeah,
you know, I got the Saints here against the Panthers. I don't see the Panthers winning another game.
Yeah, I don't think they'll win another game this season. And if they do, it's probably in like the final, in week 17 or 18.
Yeah.
To somebody that's already made the playoffs. It's just chilling.
Yeah, exactly. And I have my Sid, Will Levis, on this one. Saints defense is pretty decent. I don't think he's gonna do much in this game against the Saints.
Yeah. What's it called? The Saints. What's it called? They have a good defense. I hope. What's it called? Derek Carr does play. I have the Saints winning this one.
Okay.
I have Kamara in one league, but that doesn't really matter anymore. Just trying to avoid last place.
Yeah.
Trying to avoid last place.
Exactly.
I'm gonna play till the last game of the
It's
season.
not like we're gonna get fucking first round next year if we're last place. So
yeah, I'm trying to like avoid last place.
Yeah.
I'm trying to be I don't want to be the last person.
yeah, you never do. Like
Yeah.
in any league, it's like, nah, fuck that. I can't be last place. That just shows like, damn, like you really suck at fantasy or what?
Yeah.
Like, what's going on?
And you're on a podcast talking about fantasy
Yeah,
football in
but-
last place?
That's sometimes what happens when you have a bunch of fucking leagues.
Yes.
That's what happened to me last year. That's why I cut fucking a lot of my leagues down. Like, nah, I'm gonna just do these many.
I'm
You
gonna
know-
have to cut one league.
Yeah, next year I'm gonna get in another one. So I'll do 3 plus the rookies. But no, last year was 5 leagues that I was in, and it was just like killing me in some of them. Where it was like, fuck, like
Yeah,
I can't even keep up with all of them. You know.
this year I'm in 4 leagues plus the rookies.
So 5 of them. Yeah, this year I just did 2 and the rookies. So
I might cut one league next year.
yeah, I'm gonna go one
I
up.
always say that and I never do.
You never did. Yeah,
I
I'm gonna
had
go
one.
one up.
I always say that and then I add one. And I was like, shit.
Like I was supposed to cut and not fucking add
Yeah.
another one.
Like, god damn it. So yeah.
So we both got the Saints
We both
here.
got the Saints.
Okay.
Our next matchup, we got Texans and the Jets. The Jets, hearing some positive news from Aaron Rodgers. He wants to be back by week 16.
Yes.
I mean, I can see it happening. I wouldn't recommend it, but I see it happening. Because by the looks of it,
They're done.
they're done. They're 4 and
Yeah.
8. I don't think they'll go on a run, especially playing the Texans, who are playing really good.
Yeah. I don't see it. I don't see it, and I guess they just want to plug him in just to see how he looks.
Yeah.
The final 2 games or 3 games. But yeah, I wouldn't want him to come back this year.
Yeah, I wouldn't. I mean, if you could come back next season, that'd be awesome because they play the Packers next year, and I think they play at Lambeau. I'm not sure
Okay.
because that'd be amazing if they do because that'll be
Yeah.
Rodgers' return. But I got the Texans winning this game.
Yeah, me too. I like C.J. Stroud.
Oh hell yeah,
That kid's, he's been fucking balling. So
he's going places.
yeah, and I don't see them losing against the Jets this week. So I
Yeah.
have the Texans, and I have Brees Hall as a as a sit right here.
Yeah,
I have Brees Hall as a sit. I don't see no offense from them.
yeah. I don't know. I mean, Zach Wilson. He got named the starter for some reason. I don't see him as a threat.
Yeah, me neither.
You know, for the Garrett Wilson owners, that sucks because he's a really good player. Just he doesn't have anybody throwing him the ball.
Yeah, exactly.
And in this game, I have I'm gonna butcher his name, but I think it's Byron Jordan. Their tight end. I have him as a start.
Yes.
With Tank Dell out for the season, Noah Brown in and out of injury reports. Nico Collins obviously is a 100% start. If you have him, start him. But yeah, this guy, and then Dalton Schultz, he's out.
He's out.
So Byron Jordan, go ahead and start him as your tight end. I'm gonna see if I could pick him up in the league or two. Maybe not the playoff league, but I want to see how he does. I'm not that crazy.
Janet from the Rookies League, she's saying who's winning the Rookie League.
Who's winning the rookie league? I don't know. I mean,
I'm like, I am. I'm like, I am where you are. She's doing good.
yeah,
She's actually doing good. She's in second place.
yeah, she's in second place.
Yeah.
She's doing good.
So, she could take it.
I think I played
This week?
last week. I think I played. Who did I play last week? I forgot. But I forgot if I won or lost last week.
Oh, okay. Because I know this week you go against
Lydia,
right?
Yeah, I think I go against Lydia
Yeah.
this week in the Rookies League.
Yeah, and I think I go against what is it, Slither? What's his name?
Oh my boy Oscar.
I think so. Yeah, I think I go against him.
Yeah. Yeah, it's I mean it's getting to be a good season. You know, we both have one player that just gave up.
Yeah.
I've told my sister, I'm like, hey, check your lineups, you know, like ask questions.
And it's funny because she would always ask us questions, and now she's in the league and she don't be asking us nothing. It's like, what's going on? Too much homework?
Yeah, too much. And then for that one, I forgot to set up the playoffs and stuff.
Okay.
So the season does start late, but it's only 4 people that make the playoffs.
Oh, okay.
So the top 4 teams make playoffs. So right now I'm
You're out? Yeah.
I'm out of the playoffs right now.
You're what, in 6?
I'm in 6th place.
Damn. What's going on with you?
I got my other leagues. I got my actual money leagues, and those are the ones I'm in the playoffs. But yeah, I mean, hopefully, I mean, that was basic for me. That was like the whole point. Like,
yeah, let them get started.
Let them get started. But I mean, I'm just glad you're kicking their ass.
Yeah, well, I have to. They gotta learn somehow.
They gotta learn somehow.
Tough love. So we both got the Texans here.
Yes.
Okay.
In our next matchup, we got the Vikings and the Raiders. The Raiders. In a potential shootout. I think it's gonna be an offensive game.
This is my upset.
You're upset.
I'm saying it right now.
I know. All right, go ahead and say it.
Yeah, this is my upset. I'm going with my Raiders. We have the bye week last week. Hopefully we reconnected some shit that, you know, we lost 2 games in a row against really good teams.
Yes, sir.
And one of them was really close against the Dolphins. And then the other one, we were actually winning. We were actually up 14-0, and we just went to shit in the second half like always.
Yes.
But hopefully against this Minnesota team, they're just barely getting Justin Jefferson back. You don't know how he's going to be, how good he's going to, you know, perform. Josh Dobbs, that's their quarterback, which they don't know if he's starting, which is stupid. Yeah, it's so stupid. But yeah, hopefully Max Crosby could crack one or the other a couple of times.
Hopefully. I would love that.
And we get the W. Just how you guys got the W for us, we'll get the W for you guys.
And just like how you went for the Chiefs against the Packers, even though you wanted the Packers to win, I know. I want the Raiders to win, but
you're going with the Vikings.
I'm picking the Vikings to win this game, but I really hope the Raiders win. I really hope I'm wrong. I really hope I'm wrong. But yeah, you know, like it wouldn't be a show if I didn't pick the Vikings.
Yeah. Yeah, and I have Josh Jacobs as one of my starters here. I don't think the Vikings defense could stop Josh Jacobs, and I hope they don't, and I hope he has a fucking amazing game.
Right? And like you said, I don't know how JJ's gonna be when he comes back. I like Joshua Dobbs, but I like the Raiders defense. Hopefully they step up big time.
Yeah, I hope so.
And yeah, I mean, hopefully they keep it up. And I want to see how it plays out.
Yeah, it should be a good game. I don't think it should be a landslide game. So
yeah, I don't think it'll be like one-sided.
Yeah,
it should be a good one. So next up, we got the Niners and the Seahawks. And the Niners, I mean, they just look like a force against the Eagles.
Yeah, they did.
They looked like they were just a force. And the Seahawks just like I said, you know, I need these 6-6 teams to lose.
Yeah.
So the Packers win and they gain some ground.
Oh, of course.
In that wild card.
Yeah.
Because the 49ers beat the Seahawks, which I have the 49ers beating the Seahawks.
Yeah.
Then the Packers are just that much closer to a playoff spot.
Yeah, that would help you guys out a lot. And yeah, I have the Niners too. Geno Smith, he's questionable with a groin injury, so you don't even know if he's playing.
Oh yeah, and it's a tough pickup. I mean, it sucks for DK Metcalf, Tyler Lockett, owners.
Yeah.
Even what's it called, Kenneth Walker.
Yes, and he's questionable too, but he's expected to play.
Yeah.
But if you don't have your starting quarterback, that makes it harder for them. and I have Tyler Lockett as one of my sits for this game.
Yeah, I mean, Tyler Lockett, he's been that type of player that I've seen stories of how like when he gets hit, when he catches the ball, he'll run a little bit and then right before he knows he's about to get hit, he goes down.
Yeah.
So that's why he's been staying healthy all these years.
He ain't dumb. He's like, fuck this. I'm getting cracked.
And I wouldn't count the Seahawks in, especially if Geno Smith is out, because Drew Lock is their backup, and I don't.
Yeah, no.
I don't trust Drew Lock.
We've seen him in the Broncos.
We've seen him in the Broncos. We've seen him with the Seahawks, and he's been terrible. So I got the Niners.
We both got the Niners here.
The Niners. Our next matchup, I mean, I would have thought when the season was written that this game was going to be insanely crazy good.
Yeah.
The Chiefs versus the Bills. But the Bills have just like been
slacking.
Like for being the powerhouse team that they supposedly are.
Yeah, they haven't showed it this year.
Josh Allen has been letting me down big time.
Yeah, this year they've been disappointing, and it's been on both sides.
Yeah, both teams.
Yeah, it's been on both sides where you would expect them to be better, and they've both the Bills have disappointed more.
Yes,
because the Chiefs are still in first place in their division. They're not that bad, but. Yeah, it's not what we expected. We would expect at least them to be 10-2 or something, and they're not.
Yes.
Both teams. So right here, it's a tough one, but I'm going with KC. I have to go with KC here.
Yeah, I got Kansas City winning this game. It's gonna be I want to say not a crazy landslide or win, but it's gonna be a good game for Kansas City. Freaking Josh Allen right now, like he's just been, I don't know, like what's wrong with him?
Yeah, no, so many turnovers.
I mean, look at Jordan Love's numbers. He's 22-10.
Okay.
And then Josh Allen's 24-13.
Yeah, there you go.
I mean,
those interceptions.
Almost similar numbers.
Yeah, but
Josh Allen, I mean,
Jordan Love has less interceptions.
Yeah. And then the weapons that Josh Allen has.
Exactly.
Stephon Diggs,
Dave Davis,
Dalton
Kincaid.
Kincaid has been amazing.
Yeah, he's been playing good.
I have him in Borrachos, I think.
Oh yeah.
And I had picked him up earlier. And I mean, he's been good ever since Dawson Knox been out. But I still got the Chiefs winning this game. The Bills, they just been very sloppy.
Yes.
Hopefully they could just pick it up and see how it goes.
Well, let them lose, and if my Raiders keep winning, we might sneak into that wild card,
We'll
so
both sneak in. We'll both sneak in the side door.
Serious.
So we both got the Chiefs.
We both got the Chiefs in that one.
Next up, we got the Broncos and the Chargers.
Division rivals.
Can't they both lose?
Can it be a tie?
Can it be a tie?
It could
be. It could be a tie.
It could be.
That way the Raiders just hop over.
Yeah, exactly.
Usually.
Well, on this one, if the Chargers win, that'll be good. Well, it'll be good because the Broncos would be.
Yeah, they'll both be 6-7.
Yeah, they'll both be 6-7, and if we could win, we would also be 6-7. So we would all be tied.
Yes.
Instead of the Broncos going up on us a game,
So I got the Chargers winning this game.
Yeah, I have the Chargers. I have the Chargers on this one. Just for those reasons, that if my Raiders could get this W against the Vikings, and the Chargers end up winning, we're all tied.
Yeah.
So
that's gonna be a good one.
We still have the Chargers to play, and we still have the Broncos to play. So that'll be good. We already beat the Broncos. We lost against the Chargers, so if we could beat the Chargers also, that's one up on both of them. And at the end of the day, that's like us winning 2 more games that we
yeah.
really need.
I mean, you guys could do it. Both of our teams could literally do it.
Yes.
It's just about now is like looking at the schedule and actually like nailing it.
Yeah, exactly.
I got the Chargers beating the Broncos. They are here at SoFi. That's gonna be a crazy division if that happens.
Yes.
But with that said, Herbert is my sit of the week.
Okay.
Um,
Well, hopefully Eckler just goes beast mode.
I want to plug him in. I want to plug in Eckler over over Zach Moss, over Jerome Ford, even over what's it called? What's his name? Bijan.
Okay.
I want to plug him in over either one of them, but it's tough.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can.
Yeah.
I have to look at last week's matchup against who the Broncos played, who the running back was, and what his numbers were.
Yes.
And even the week before that, like who they played,
just to see how the run defense holds up or not.
Yeah, and if they have any injuries to the defensive line, and then okay, now I could plug in Eckler because Eckler is a dual threat. He could catch.
Yes, exactly.
He's a good running back.
Yeah.
So I mean, I really hope I could plug him in.
You just got to do your homework.
I just got to do my homework now. Because it is the playoffs.
Yes.
And I do not want to take a chance and
fuck it up.
And he gives me 5 points when Bijan, Zach Moss, or what's it called? Jerome Ford give me like 20 points on the bench.
Yeah.
I can't leave those points on the bench this week. I cannot do it. So we both got the Chargers.
We both got the Chargers here.
Next up, Sunday Night Football. We got a crazy division game. The Eagles and the Cowboys. The Eagles coming back getting spanked, and the Cowboys come back from a good win. It's going to be a really good game, this one. I mean,
yeah, it should be
tough.
really good. And I think if Dallas wins, they're tied for first.
Mm-hmm.
So it should be really, really good. I got the Eagles, though. Even though I was talking good about Dak and all these shit about the fuck the Cowboys. Just making it clear. I'm going with the Eagles. It's gonna be tough if the Eagles do end up losing. They'll be 2 in a row against playoff teams.
Yes.
And I don't think they want that. So I think they want to come into that stadium and actually play their asses off.
Yeah, they want to come all over that stadium.
Yes. Like completely. Like
completely.
No fucking like for reals. But yeah, like they have to play their fucking asses off.
Exactly.
And beat this Cowboy team that, you know, everybody's already talking about we them boys and all this bullshit. I
have a lot of friends, you know, shout out to all the Cowboy fans, but I got the Eagles winning this game too.
I got a lot lot of Cowboy fans. I like to shit on them.
Yeah. I got the Eagles winning this one. Tony Pollard is my other sit.
Okay.
My running back sit of the week. I feel like he's just very inconsistent. He's been playing somewhat okay the past couple weeks.
But not fantasy numbers wise.
Not fantasy wise.
Yeah.
CeeDee Lamb's got that on lock.
Oh yeah. He's been playing good.
He's been playing good. Ferguson has been playing good. Dak is playing incredible.
Yeah.
But I think the Eagles got this game. You know.
Yeah, they got their threats too.
It's gonna be a good game, like a high scoring game. Let's see if AJ Brown could do something. Devontae Smith.
Yeah, I need AJ Brown to give me some good fucking points this week.
I have no Eagle players or Cowboy players on my fantasy rosters. But
well, I have AJ on the one that I'm fighting for playoffs. I have AJ Brown and I have Ferguson.
Yeah.
So on one end, I need AJ Brown to just go off, and I need Ferguson to at least give me his average. You know, give me like those 9-10 points.
I hope so. I mean, I like that Cowboys offense and defense. Their defense is insane.
Yes.
But I don't think their defense has been playing as good as the Niners defense has been playing the past 2 weeks.
Yeah, they revamped fucking Niners after those 3 in a row losses.
Yeah, they
They're
got
like, let's
better.
get this shit, let's get this shit together and play how we were playing at the beginning of the season, and that's what they've been doing.
Oh yeah. So we both got the Eagles winning this game,
Yes, sir.
which takes, I mean, which takes us to Monday Night Football, which is gonna be a stacked Monday night games.
Doubleheader.
Doubleheader, same time, which is kind of better than what they did last time, where they staggered.
Yes.
They had one game at 4, and then the other game started at 5.
5, yeah, which it was like, dude, there's still one game going, and you already put the other one. Like,
So I mean, hey, I guess you can just pick your poison, which game you want to watch.
I'll be at work, so I'll watch both probably.
I'll probably be. I'll be going back and forth with both of them.
Yeah.
Well, actually, no, fuck that. I'm gonna be watching one game, and I think you know which one.
Yeah.
You got the Titans and the Dolphins. Well, we'll get through that matchup first.
Yeah.
The Dolphins.
I got the Dolphins.
I got the Dolphins winning that one.
I don't think there's competition there.
There's the Titans. They've shown they would show some life if they would have just not started Tannehill. And I mean, Derrick Henry is a little banged up.
Yeah.
Spears is a good stash for your bench. I wouldn't start him per se, especially not against this Dolphins defense.
Yeah, I know.
The Dolphins, I like them a lot winning this game, so I got the Dolphins too.
Yeah, we both got the Dolphins here.
Which brings us to the game where my Packers, they need this win like bad.
And they should get this
And they
win.
should. I mean, they
Yes.
just beat the Lions. They just beat the Chiefs. They
Exactly.
beat the Rams 3 in a row. They need to make it 4. They're playing the Giants. They're playing at MetLife Stadium in New Jersey, New York for them. Yeah, obviously I got the Packers.
I got the Packers too.
I hope they win. I hope they keep their momentum going. They keep playing the way they've been playing,
Yeah.
which is strike first.
Yeah, exactly. Don't fall behind.
Yeah.
Just play your game. Play Jordan Love. Just keep doing what you're doing, and the defense, hold up to a Giants offense that really doesn't have nothing besides Saquon Barkley.
Mm-hmm.
So if
And
they could do
DeVito's been playing okay.
that, yeah,
But
but he don't have
he
receivers
doesn't have
to
anybody to throw
like.
to.
Yeah, like he's been alright, but it's like who's gonna take over that receiving spot?
Mhm.
There's nobody that could be like, all right, I'm gonna get you those 100+ yards and a touchdown or two. There's nobody. So, besides that, is like I think the Packers, have this one.
I hope so. I hope they got this one in the bag, because that would really suck if they let this one go out of their
Yes.
grasp, especially with the wild card spot in arm's length.
Yeah,
I like our chances here. Jordan Love is my start of the week. I have him in Los Borrachos, and I'm starting him. I'm starting him in Sunday Funday over Tua. May I add?
okay.
Because Tua, he's been playing good, just not great like we want him to.
Yeah,
And then Jordan Love has been playing really good. He had back-to-back good games. He had 3 good games back-to-back-to-back. So I mean, hopefully,
you just keep them in there.
we might as well keep the hot hand in there.
Yeah, exactly.
Only because the projected numbers for Tua are better than Love. I'm not gonna switch him out and put him in.
Yes.
So I mean, I got the Packers. We both got the Packers.
Exactly.
Hopefully, our both teams win and
Yes, sir.
give us a better look into what these playoffs could be.
Yes.
I mean, the last time the Packers were a wild card team, back in 2010, they won it all.
Yeah.
And you never know. I mean, it could happen.
Yeah, it's playoffs, like we said earlier. It's a whole different ballgame once you're in playoffs.
Exactly.
Mentalities
New
change.
season.
Yeah,
Everything.
exactly. It's one game, and like you move on to the next. So you never know. If you're in there, you're gonna have a different mentality. Like, you know what? I ain't trying to go home. Like I'm trying to
Exactly.
go to Vegas.
I'm trying to go to
I'm
Vegas.
trying to go to
That's
Vegas.
when, the Super Bowl's being held, right?
Yes.
Fuck, hey man,
Vegas.
if I have the money for it and the Packers make the Super Bowl, I'm gonna try to go.
Well, I'm already planning a trip probably that week, so
Ooh.
I might not have a Super Bowl party because I always do every year.
Yeah.
I'm gonna fucking be in Vegas.
Yeah, let's go.
Like hell
Let's
yeah,
go.
let's get the fuck
Put me in
out of
the
here. Fool, we ain't going to Tijuana. You don't need to be in the
Just put me in there.
I got 3-seaters.
Bro, I don't know who you take.
Oh, whoever the fuck wants to go. So
Let's go.
I haven't
Let's go.
told nobody. So you're the first one here.
All right, fuck it, let's do it.
But yeah, it's gonna be in Vegas, and I might be out there. I'm planning a little trip out there.
Nice.
So we'll see.
We'll see. I mean,
Yeah.
that'll be amazing.
Even if my team's not there, I know
Yeah.
it's gonna be fucking
Leave-
hella, like.
And it'll be funny because I mean, leave it to the Packers to, like, let's say hypothetically they win the Super Bowl, they make it to the playoffs, win the Super Bowl. To win the fucking Super Bowl when I didn't pick them as the winners, and I was like, was I their bad luck? I don't know.
Serious, like
Seriously, man.
I'm never picking them again.
I'm never picking them again. Fuck.
Oh man. But yeah, these are our projections for the week.
Yes, sir. Oh man. Yeah, I mean, let's see how they go. I mean, I did really good last week. I won 10-2. I'm very proud of that.
I didn't do so well. I went 7-5. I went
That's all
7-5,
good.
not that bad, but
I mean, you had a stretch where you're just killing it.
yes. And it's funny because the ones I pick here, I don't really pick them in the pool, so
Yeah,
you know,
a
a little different.
little more serious.
Yeah, but it's like, all right, we'll see how this week goes, you know.
But yeah, we're gonna get to little quick shout outs. Any shout outs?
Shout outs to people on the live: Abby, Toby, Sleepy, my boy Sonora, Janet, Irvin, Lily. It's a few that I fucking
Yeah.
put the live, but those are some of the listeners and viewers right now. You know, shout outs to them. Thank you for the support. You know, always supporting and like
Yeah,
fucking
look
putting
out.
their comments and even though sometimes they're just talking shit, but
Hey, it's all good. We
it's
love
all
it.
good.
Keep talking shit. We
Yeah.
love it.
But yeah, shout outs to everybody that's been listening to us and supporting us all throughout the season and stuff.
Hell yeah, for those of you that have been listening since day one, thank you. For those that started listening from day one on YouTube, thank you.
Yeah, appreciate it.
A huge shout out to everybody that views our YouTube. Check out the video from Tuesday. Let me know what you think. Leave a comment.
Check out his ranting.
Check out my little rant video talking about fantasy playoffs too. In Los Borrachos, make sure you guys come to play because I'm trying to get that trophy back.
For sure.
Hopefully I can make it to the final and actually win it because it seems like whoever plays me in the final wins.
They just love to see you in second place.
They love me. That's why I wear a silver chain. I won't wear the gold until I win it all.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, I'm excited, dude, to play again in the playoffs. Get to try to make it to the final again. Hopefully, either in Borrachos or Fun Day. I want to take one of those. I want to be a champion.
All right.
I want to be champion.
I think we both do.
I'm tired of losing in the championship game. Always like they say, always a bridesmaid, never a bride. It's like, damn,
That's you right there.
That's me right there.
That's you in fantasy.
Always the best man, never the husband. God damn it. That's me in fantasy football.
Oh shit.
But yeah, a big shout out to my family. The ones that have been listening to it. Thank you very much. The friends, that have been checking us out.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, if you guys are on the live still, if you guys are watching this on YouTube, don't forget, like, share, and subscribe.
Yes, please.
We greatly appreciate it. And if you want to just leave a comment talking shit, go for it, dude. Like, hell yeah, we're not gonna tear your shit down.
Like, you fools don't know
You
shit.
don't know anything. You don't know shit.
It's all right.
But it's all good. You know, we love talking shit here.
You're still listening.
We may not know a lot. We're
You probably
amateurs,
won some bets because it was.
Yeah, I hope so. Hey, like, we want a cut of that.
Serious.
We want a cut of that. You know,
Make me your bookie.
make me a bookie. Yes, yes,
But yeah, hope you guys have a good weekend.
yes.
Be
sir.
safe out there. If you're in Cali, you know it's getting cold. Wear your little jackets so you won't get the little flu and shit going on.
Yeah, exactly.
But you know, you guys be safe out there. Have a good weekend.
You guys have a good one. You guys be safe, and we'll
Peace
talk to you
out.
soon. Peace out.